Yo, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're taking it back a little bit. We're doing some pick'ems, because, as you see, I just keep forgetting about doing pick'ems, to be quite honest with you. So, I want to get started back into it, seeing as the major is next week. Is it next week? It's either next week or the week after, but I know this is the last week of, the major qualifiers. So, yeah, let's just get straight into it. So, the first match is Seattle Surge versus London Royal Ravens. I mean, London beat Gorillas in a game 5, but they really should have beaten 3-0. But other than that, they're looking arse. Seattle Surge is looking so mid. Who'd they beat? It was Florida, but their accuracy went 8 and 21 in the first map. And loads of people are saying that Seattle should change if they want to be a contender, but they've got some loyalty with fucking accuracy, even though Pred and Sim are most likely going to Optic at the end of the season. So, it is what it is. But with this one, I'm going to say it goes to game 5, but I'm just trying to think which way I'm swinging, to be quite honest with you. Could go in London's favour, could go in Seattle's favour. I'm going to be biased and say London 3-2. But even though I'm saying this, I do think Seattle's going to win 3-2. So yeah, makes no sense with my predictions, but that's what it is. I'm saying London, but I think Seattle are more on. So moving on to the next game later on today, Minnesota Rocker versus Legion. And I'm pretty sure if Legion win both games, the guaranteed winners bracket. And Rocker, they're on a 0-5 game loss streak, so I don't know what's happening with them. They're not playing well. They got top fucking 3. We're in top 3. Yeah, we're top 3 last event, and then I think they've lost every series after that. They've lost every series since last Sunday. They're not looking good, and Legion are looking decent. I think they're 1-2 right now. I could be wrong. 1-3, 1-2. Well, I think it's 1-2. Yeah, because they got 2 matches here, so they're going to have to be 1-2. So I am thinking Legion, but yeah, fuck it, another game 5. I think we're going to get a game full of game 5, to be quite honest with you, so I think 3-2 Legion. Very nice. And then the last game of the night is a bit of a shitter, to be honest. It's a battle of shit cunts, really, isn't it? Florida versus fucking Los Angeles Gorillas. That's just snooze fest. I suppose it's I don't know. I don't think any of these can start in the winners bracket. So I suppose it's just for the 10 points, really. I don't even know. Both teams are looking a bit meh. Florida, with this new roster change, I don't think it's done anything with them. Los Angeles Gorillas are out of the honeymoon phase with their new squad. And they're just shit. They are. There's no way to sugarcoat shit, is there really? They're not good. So I do think it's going to go to another game 5. And I'm going to say, fuck it, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to say Florida Mutiny is taking a game 5. So that's it for today or tonight. Moving on to tomorrow, we've got Los Angeles Thieves versus Rocker. Rocker's not winning that, are they? Come on. I'm going to say this is a quick 3-0 for Thieves. I would like Rocker to win, but I think Thieves are just the better team right now, just by a large margin. I think they're still an S-tier team, the Championship Sunday caliber team. Thieves, well, they did just come second, so, and they have been performing right enough so far this stage, so that's alright. And then Vegas versus, fuck it, let's get it all run done with. I think they will take it in a game 4. I think they'll start off slow. Los Angeles Gorillas will get the first hard point, and then after that, S&D will go to Legion, Control will go to Legion, and hard point will go to Legion, and then that'll be it for the series. And then the guaranteed winners for the major, which would be very nice for Legion. And next game, London, Toronto. Toronto's just looking way too good. As much as I want to say London, obviously, but they're not going to win, are they? Let's just being realistic here. So since Toronto have brought in Hixie instead of Standy, they've looked a lot better. I don't know what the issue was. There's been a lot of controversy about Adderall usage. There's been some tweets that have been deleted by Standy But he's not happy. Which I don't think he were performing bad. It must have just been like a team culture kind of thing. It must have been a team culture kind of thing. Because I don't think Stanley were performing bad, like. But it is what it is. He's probably not going to get on another team right now. So we'll just have to run it, like, play the rest of the year in challenges possibly, then just sort it out next year. Because I think he is, like, a Codley calibre player. I don't think he's, like, one that keeps going from challenges to the league to challenges. I assume I'm like Dave Paddy. Dave Paddy. Nah, Dave Paddy's a good lad. Dave Paddy's a good lad. I'm saying it like I know him personally. But then the last match of tomorrow night is actually a banger. It's Optic versus New York Subliners. And Optic absolutely body slam Rocker. Like, they're like, rocking it like Optic look like they're in a fucking league of their own. And apparently that's what's been happening in scrims all the fucking time. But scrims are scrims. When it comes to match time, it's different, isn't it? I am actually going to be a bit controversial here, and I'm gonna, because I haven't really got any upsets. I don't think I do anyway, other than like we've already discussed this. Like I think like that's not even an upset. They're both just dog shit teams. So I'm gonna say New York in a game 5. The only game 5 of the day, and it'll go to New York Subliners. I don't think Optic will have the highest. I think they'll lose in a 6-2 fashion in game 5. Yep, that's it. But anyway, so moving on to Sunday. New York versus Seattle is the first game of the day. I think it's going to be New York 3-1. I think Surge will scab. Maybe control. Or just a respawn in general. So it's either the first die point or a control. Like, I don't think they'll get the S&D. Even though they have been winning some S&D recently, but they're still like fucking 2 or 3 and 13 or some shit in S&Ds, which is just fucking awful. Like, Jesus Christ, they sort out. Then the next game is an absolute heater. Optic Texas versus Atlanta Phase. Every time these two teams play, it does seem to be a good series, even if it's a 3-0, like going one way, like it is that close. So I am going to say, I think it's going to be a 3-1, but I hope to God it's a game 5. And FaZe are not losing. FaZe are just the best team in the league right now. I don't think they're gonna let Optic beat them, to be quite honest with you. I think they're just too dominant right now. I mean, they're not dominant, but they're getting there. Like, especially in S&Ds, they're on like an 11-game win streak. Like, I think they will take both S&Ds in this series, so they'll be fucking 13-0 in S&D, which is quite insane. Anyway, moving on to the last match of the weekend is Los Angeles Thieves versus Boston Breach. And apparently, Boston Breach are the best team online, like the best scrim team. And it is an online match, so I think it will be fairly close. Because they have looked decent at times, this split. But like, I forgot who they lost to, but they have looked fairly decent so far. I think they will be starting winners. But I am going to still take Thieves, to be quite honest with you. Like I said many times, I do just think they're the better team. And plus they're a top 4 team, and I think Boston will still struggle performing at the highest level against like the top 4 teams. Because it's happened before, even with methods, like they couldn't get past the point of like, they'd dominate everyone that were below them in the standings, but anyone that were above them, they'd struggle to beat. So like top 4 teams, they would just like hit a point where it's just like, nope, we can't beat you. So I'm going to say it's a 3-1 potentially going to LA Thieves. So yeah, this is my predictions. Like, I don't really have many upsets, like maybe New York and Optic. But other than that, I think these are good pick'ems. Like, unless the weekend goes absolutely shambles, I do think I've got some good pick'ems here, boys. So yeah. That's it from me. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.